Aisha Buhari takes campaign to next level for Tinubu. Reviews 6 things APC candidate will do. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Aisha Buhari, the First Lady, has declared a preference for the advice given by Bola Tinubu over the Naira redesign. The presidential candidate of the ruling party had recently ruled out steps he thinks can be employed to alleviate sufferings of Nigerians. Recall that the central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, has insisted that the old Naira notes are no longer legal tender in the country. The wife of the president has taken sides in the ongoing Naira redesign policy imposed on Nigerians by the Central Bank of Nigeria under the leadership of Godwin Emefiele. The First Lady made this known when she posted a photo of Tinubu, presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, on her Instagram handle with the caption, "Tinubu knows the way." Recall that Tinubu recently advised the CBN to take some steps over the policy. Some of the steps include the following. The old and new Naira notes, especially the non-withdrawn notes and coins, will coexist as legal tender for the next 12 months. The immediate suspension of associated charges on online transactions and banks transfers and payments via POS until the current crisis is fully resolved. Mobilize all money deposit banks, payment platforms to show clear commitment and timelines on expanding their infrastructure and support services. So after posting the Tinubu knows the way and the 6 points that Asiwaju'S has preferred, she ended by saying #vote APC, #vote Tinubu for president. So of course this is now clearer of how much supportive she is with what Bola Tinubu has said about it. Now let's take some comments. Somebody said, so that Nigeria will keep getting worse as your husband is going to leave it. Another said, who is Aisha Buhari? Make una just the play. Why didn't she call out her husband on the fuel crisis? And another said, just as it is so easy for your wife to control you, you have said this several times, no Igbo person gets diplomatic sense. Another said, our opinion doesn't count. Another said, that is why Tinubu stand tall among the contestants. None of the aspirants has provided a written suggestions to this cashless policy except Tinubu with written advice. Tinubu tried, tested and trusted. Another said, we have tested Article 2 in 1999, but he sold all our properties. That's why we don't trust him anymore. Another said, Tinubu knows the way to nowhere. Another said, the idiotic goat will start abusing the woman now and very reasonable. Another said, please count the number of things your husband has delivered. Don't put us into fire from this frying pan. Another said, God day, we go see how it ends. Humans are scheming, but God is the master planner. Power is transient. So these and some of the comments are the comments that trailed First Lady Aisha Buhari's support for Asiwaju'S Tinubu. Actually, since this campaign started, this is the first time the First Lady is actually saying it on a platform or, indicating the fact that she is with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the hashtag Tinubu knows the way. As the days to the election draws near, we have about 10 days to the 2023 February 25th presidential elections. A lot of things have come to play, and especially this cash crunch caused by the non-issuance of the new Naira notes and also the sucking in of all old Naira notes. As of today, about 7 states recorded violence in different parts, with so many banks being burnt. It's a worrisome development, and as the Supreme Court said, the old notes are still legal tender. The CBN governor gave a speech and addressed Nigerians saying that there is no going back on the February 10th deadline. So Nigeria has been in a fix. We have some governors, like Governor of Kano State, Ganduje, who ordered the closure of a supermarket that refused to collect the old Naira notes. The business ventures like the supermarkets have been saying that the old Naira notes are not collected in the banks and no issuance of new Naira notes. So if they keep collecting the old Naira notes, how are they going to be able to spend it? This is one of the most confusing seasons in the life of President Muhammadu Buhari's stay in power. And it's quite worrisome because we really do not know where to turn, what to do. Everybody is just in disarray and confusion. We have the governors of Kaduna, Zamfara, and Kogi State who started the suit at the Supreme Court against the federal government. Now other states like Ondo and has joined. I think some other states too have joined. So everybody is just in disarray. Leadership is not just fanciful because one is at the top. Leadership is fanciful when you are able to make a policy, making sure that it is well thought through, making sure that all the parties are carried along, making sure that the allowances here and there, to give room for adjustment. And finally, the beauty of a policy is seeing that it has a smooth implementation. But that is the opposite of what we are having now. And the question a lot of people are asking is, do we create an environment of chaos before we can say, okay, we are making a policy work? Whatever beauty that the making of the new policy might have portended is not what we are getting right now.
Thank you very much for watching. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always.
Youth are hungry and angry. They are on the street.
May God bless Nigeria.
Yes, you have changed the Naira, but the banks are not disbursing the funds. So what's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below.